Hello and Assalamualaikum. I bid to Dr. Nusaiba. My name is Nur Afika binti Abdul Malik. I am leader of Group 4 and I will present about our group presentation, Nestle. Nestle is founded in 1866 and headquartered in Switzerland. It is a global leader in nutrition, health and wellness. With over 2,000 brands including Nescafe, KitKat and Purina, it operates in more than 190 countries. Nestle's key products include beverages, dairy, confectionery, pet care and healthcare nutrition. The company is committed to sustainability, aiming for net zero emissions by 2050. Despite facing challenges like supply chain disruptions and rising demand for plant-based products, Nestle focuses on innovation and sustainable practices to remain a market leader.
My name is Nurin Jazina binti Abdalin. My matric number is B0621110490. In this part, I will explain about Nestle risk management governance. Nestle operates in over 180 countries, managing diverse market, regulation and consumer need with a comprehensive risk management framework integrated into its strategy. This ensures the company can identify, assess and address risk while protecting operation, ensuring product safety and maintaining stakeholder trust. The company uses a dual governance approach, which is the first one is the board of directors oversees major risks, while the executive board implements policies. Regional teams handle local challenges, balancing global oversight with a local adaptability for both strategy and operation effectiveness. Advanced tools like scenario planning and risk matrix help identify and prioritize risks such as supply chain disruption and market changes. Clear communication channels and teamwork between global and local units ensure swift action and comprehensive solution. Also, Nestle uses preventive measures such as real-time monitoring and sustainable practice, strengthen risk management, regulate audit and key performance indicators which is KPI can track progress and ensure resilience in a dynamic environment. Nestle also emphasizes learning and innovations. By reviewing past challenges and training employees, the company adapts to changing market and expectation, ensuring it remains a trusted, sustainable and resilient in the industry.
I will continue talking about the risk management framework that Nestle uses, which is ISO 31000. So what is ISO 31000? It is flexible international standard for managing risk. Basically, it helps companies identify, assess and manage risk in simple and organized way. This helps them reduce losses and minimize benefit. Now, why did Nestle choose ISO 31000? First, because it works really well for global operations. Nestle has operations all around the world, so they need a system that could be applied anywhere. ISO 31000 is flexible enough to fit different markets and industry, which is make it perfect for them. Another reason is that ISO 31000 fit well with their industry. Since Nestle is the food and beverage business, they face risks like supply chain issues, changing laws, and reputation problems. ISO 31000 help them manage all these risks in a systematic way. Lastly, ISO 31000 helps Nestle achieve their goals. Their main aim is to keep operation running smoothly, maintain a strong reputation, and stay profitable. This framework helps them to do all of that while managing risk effectively. Now, let's talk about the types of risk Nestle face. One big risk is operational risk. If there is a problem with raw materials like milk or chocolate, it can affect production. They also face reputation risk. If they get criticized for things like using too much water in drought areas, it can damage their image. Then there's the risk of price changes. If the price of raw material go up or exchange rate shift, it can increase their cost. Lastly, there are legal risks. They need to follow food safety laws, and if they don't, it can lead to fine or hurt their reputation. To manage this risk, Nestle followed the step in ISO 31000. First, they identify what risk could affect the business. Then, they assess how serious each risk is and decide which one to focus on. After that, they come up with strategies to deal with the risk, like improving their supply chain or being more sustainable. Finally, they monitor how well their strategies are working and make adjustments when needed. In short, ISO 31000 helps Nestle reduce risk, stay consistent across the globe, and make the better decision to keep everything running smoothly while protecting their reputation.
Now, I will present an overview of Nestle's risk architecture, which ensures resilience and agility in addressing global challenges. At the core is the Central Risk Management Committee (RMC), chaired by the Chief Risk Officer. It includes representatives from key departments and set guidelines, approve strategies, and ensure the consistent practices. Supporting the RMC is a multi-tier governance framework focused on enterprise-wide, regional, and operational risks with tailored solutions for both global and local challenges. Risk identification and assessments are done using tools like risk registers and heat maps. Technology, including a centralized risk management information system and AI, aids in real-time monitoring and scenario planning. Nestle promotes a risk-aware culture with regular training, open communication, and employee involvement in risk management efforts. Continuous monitoring ensures strategies are adapted to emerging challenges.
In this section, I will explain about risk protocol. Start with 5.1, which is Nestle risk reporting process. I figure out there are 6 steps of process that involve. Nestle risk reporting process is a robust framework designed to manage risk effectively across its global operations. The process begins with a risk identification, where potential risks in strategy, finance, operation, and compliance are analyzed using insight from internal trends, internal teams, industry trends, and regulatory changes. These risks are then assessed and categorized as low, medium, or high using tools like risk metrics and SWOT analysis that are focusing on specific business area to manage critical issues. Mitigation planning follows, where strategies such as financial hedging, supplier diversification, and compliance improvement are implemented with responsibilities assigned to ensure accountability. Continuous risk monitoring is carried out using key performance indicators, which is KPI, and automate tools, ensuring new risks are detected and addressed promptly to maintain resilience. Regular risk reporting provide updates to stakeholders, including the executive board, operation teams, and regulators with a report shared on a monthly, quarterly, or annual basis to ensure transparency and informed decision making. Finally, a feedback and review process integrates lessons from the past changes and refine strategies and ensure policies remain effective and adaptable to evolving needs. This comprehensive process enables Nestle to protect its operation, maintain product safety, build stakeholder trust, and achieve long-term resilience in a dynamic global environment. I continue with 5.2, which is explained about likelihood and impact rate of Nestle company. Nestle assess its top 10 risks by evaluating their likelihood, impact, and control measure, assigning each risk to a specific owners with a tailored mitigation strategies. The first one is supply chain disruption, which is the highest rate risks are managed through contingency planning, diversified sourcing, and enhanced inventory monitoring system with a quarterly reviews. The second one is regulatory changes are addressed through proactive monitoring, legal adaptation strategies, and compliance checks, which is reducing residual risk. Next, brand reputation damage is mitigated by a communication strategies, public relation management, and CSR initiative, which is ensuring consumer trust. Next, raw material price volatility is managed through long-term supplier agreement and diversified sourcing with monthly reviews. Next one is cybersecurity threats such as data breach are tackled with a strong IT infrastructure, continuous monitoring, and robust data security protocols. While environmental sustainability changes are handled through a sustainable sourcing, green technologies, and transparent reporting, which is reviewed annually. Health and nutrient trends are managed by investing in a product innovation and healthier alternative that aligning with consumer demands. Market competition also is addressed through a strategic marketing and new product development, while geopolitical risks are mitigated by diversifying operation and crisis management planning. Legal risks are managed with a solid legal framework and regular risk assessment. So, this comprehensive and proactive approach ensure Nestle's ability to manage risk effectively and enhancing its resilience and adaptability within a rapid changes global environment.
Organization face risk, but it is the ability to identify, prioritize, and address these risks that determine long-term success. Our risk assessment categorizes this challenge into several types, such as hazard risk, compliance risk, control risk, and opportunity risk. These categories encompass everything from supply chain disruption and regulatory change to cybersecurity threats, environmental challenge, and the evolving demands of consumers. Through a detailed sector analysis, we have identified the external factors influencing this risk. Politically, geopolitical tension and evolving regulation create operational uncertainties. Economically, fluctuating raw materials price and sourcing challenge strain profit margins. Societally, there is a growing emphasis on ethical practice and sustainability, which necessarily constant innovation. Technological advancement present both opportunity and vulnerability, while legal and environment consideration require careful navigation. To effectively address this challenge, we have categorized risk into a heat map. Risks in the red zone, such as supply chain disruption, raw material price volatility, and cyber security threats, are considered high prioritized because they are likely to occur and have a significant impact and very frequent likelihood. This require immediate attention and robust mitigation strategies. Next, risks in the yellow zone, such as market competition, brand reputation damage, regulatory change, and others, represent medium level risks that should be managed with a balanced approach, considering both the likelihood and potential impact. Legal risks are relatively minor but should be kept under observation in case of change in circumstance. In conclusion, effective risk management is not merely about avoiding threats, it is about turning challenge into opportunity by addressing these risks strategically. We cannot only safeguard our operations but also position ourselves as a leader in sustainability, innovation, and consumer trust.
I will discuss about key risks that could impact our businesses and the strategies we are implementing to address them. The first one is supply chain disruption. First, supply chain disruption are a high priority risk often caused by natural disaster or geopolitical events. We mitigate this by diversifying suppliers, using advanced tracking systems, maintaining buffer stock, and establishing regional supply hubs. The second one is regulatory changes. Regulatory changes present a moderate risk, particularly regarding stricter law on sustainability and food safety. To address this, we monitor regulation, conduct regular audits, and maintain open communication with authorities. The third one is brand reputation damage. Brand reputation is a significant risk, especially due to product recalls and sustainability concerns. Our strategy includes ensuring transparency, conducting quality checks, engaging with communities, and implementing crisis management plans. The fourth one is raw material price volatility. Raw material price volatility is a high priority risk driven by climate change and geopolitical issues. We manage this by securing long-term contracts, promoting sustainable sourcing, and utilizing financial hedging tools. The fifth one is cybersecurity threat. Cybersecurity threats such as hacking and data breaches are significant. Our approach involves investing in cybersecurity measures, training employees, and increasing data and consulting with experts. Next, environmental sustainability challenge. Environmental sustainability challenges include increasing eco-friendly demands, pose a medium risk. We address this by switching to renewable energy, reducing plastic usage, setting clear sustainability goals, and partnering with environmental organizations. The seventh one is health and nutrition trends. Health and nutrition trends are a moderate risk as consumers increasingly demand healthier options. We are reformulating recipes, launching nutritious products, highlighting health benefits, and collaborating with nutritionists to stay ahead of this trend. Other than that is market competition. Market competition is a medium level risk due to instant rivalry. Our strategies include innovating products, expanding into new markets, enhancing digital marketing, and closely monitoring competitors. Next, geopolitical risk. Geopolitical risks such as political instability and trade restriction present a medium-level threat. To counter this, we diversify markets, build local partnerships, and conduct regular risk assessment. Lastly, legal risks such as litigation or intellectual property issues are relatively low but still important. We ensure compliance, register intellectual property, conduct audits, and maintain a skilled legal team.
To be concrete, the risk management course has taught us to systematically identify, assess, and address workplace risks using tools like risk registers and heat maps. We learned the importance of collaboration, integrating technology for efficient risk monitoring, and fostering a risk-aware culture focused on accountability and improvement, more than just limiting threats. We now see risk management as a strategic tool to drive innovation, enhance decision making, and enable sustainable growth, equipping us to handle uncertainties and seize opportunities effectively. That's all from us. Thank you.